it doesn't matter where you're fishing those tuna fish, but they're just powerful, awesome fish. They fight hard. They don't give up. You know, it's a difference between that red meat fish versus that white meat fish. Is that red meat fish, man, he's gonna fight till the end. You know, just like a billfish, they got red meat, and they take it and fight. Whereas a white meat fish, whether snapper, grouper, or anything else, they got a little bit of go at the beginning, but then they're done. And those tunas will definitely wear you out no matter where you're fishing.
They'll fight till their heart stops.
I've gotta get my mother's emotion. I've got a fire as big as the ocean. I know it's just a crazy notion. I'm going into the road. Mother's emotion. I've got a fire as big as the ocean. It's some crazy notion. I'm going into the road.
Simrad's Into the Blue, presented by Yellowfin, with Captain Scott Walker and Captain Steve Roger.
Over 7 years now, caught a lot of tunas. You think is, besides that orca, is the best tuna fishing you can ever remember?
You know, I love going to Louisiana. There's always, I mean, that place is nothing but tuna. No matter where we've gone, what time of year, it's always been good. You know, whether we're fishing on a drill ship or whether we're fishing on an oil rig, or, I mean, we're always catching tunas down there in Louisiana.
I catch them in Maryland, catch them in North Carolina, and that's really good fishing. But again, when it comes to the way I like to fish, Louisiana's hands down going to be my top spot.
I remember your yellowfin tuna well there in Louisiana because that thing kicked your butt. And those fish, again, they don't stop fighting. They're strong and they will wear you out, especially when you catch 8 or 9.
Well, I was kind of white marlin fishing in my defense, but you know, he got me on a light rod, and the seas were big, and he let me have it.
Got some sickles on him, Scott.
He's definitely a little bigger than this other one.
Got some sickles on him.
I don't think Scott can talk right now.
He's not talking much, is he? Scotty, we've been fishing a long time together, and you're a talkative guy, and I never seen you locked up like that. I mean, I knew that fish had shoulders because, dude, not a word, not a peep.
My back really hurt. I wasn't going to give in. I wasn't going to put the rod down. It was killing me,
trying to harass you a little bit, talk to you, anything?
No.
Nothing, dude.
No,
so I knew that fish had shoulders.
I just didn't want it to get away for starters after I spent that much time on it, and my back was killing me.
I knew it was.
I couldn't get any leverage on that thing. The pole just was a little bit on light side, so I couldn't lift the pole and lift the fish. All I could do is lift the pole and hold.
You spoke one time, but it was a 4-letter word. You know what I mean? I'm like, oh, he spoke, but it wasn't a good word.
Well, I apologize for that, but that tuna whipped my butt.
Yeah, no, and that's how, again, that's how I knew it was a good fish, because of the fact that
we were both hooked up. Yours is hanging on the gaff, waiting for me to come in, and
yeah, man, we were on you. I was telling you we were going to release a 3 DVD set of you fighting that fish. You know,
luckily we only need a few minutes of content, so that won't happen.
A whole series. We could have done a whole series on that for sure.
That stubborn one.
Hey, one thing's for sure though, you don't want to hit him unless they're right on the surface. You know, a lot of people don't realize that. Why did you hit him? If he ain't on the surface, you're gonna take your gaff, tear out.
They can pull.
Take him, Billy. Thank you, boss. You're the man.
Grab him by the gills, Scott. Just grab him by the gills. On the other side, maybe.
Come on the other side of me, Scott.
I got a little bit. Okay.
Got him?
Yeah. I'm tired, though. Go ahead.
Sweet, baby. How you feeling?
Tired.
All right.
Ready?
Let me take it.
1, 2, 3.
Nice fish, dude.
Good fish.
Go ahead, pull the hook out. I'll grab it.
Look at that circle hook, boy, right in the corner of the mouth, right like it's supposed to be.
Oh, yeah. You
Perfect placement. Perfect placement.
Cuzzy!
Good work, man. Good work. He fought you good.
Thanks for never giving up on
Strong work, baby. Hey, that's why we called you up.
Yes, sir.
Right there.
Simrad's Into the Blue, presented by Yellowfin, is brought to you in part by Simrad. Go with confidence. Bass Pro Shops. Your adventure starts here. Yellowfin, only in a Yellowfin. Key West, close to perfect, far from normal. Shimano. And by Costa, Tailwalker Charters. And Under Armour.
These fish are just built for speed. The tuna obviously has a larger peck. It's got more black on the back, so we're always looking for the black. It's got the black pecks, bigger eye, tend to be a little bit larger as well. Now, that mouth will open up, but it's hinged, and when you close that thing, it is completely hydrodynamic. I mean, you run your hand across there.
And his eyes got a jelly over them. And they have a surprisingly large eye compared to this bonita.
Yeah, there's no drag at all on this fish, so that's why they have the speed they do. Even with the peck, there's a groove right here where that peck will lay into that groove, and so if he needs to jump, come out of the water like they do when they're crashing bait, he's just perfectly hydrodynamic, built for speed.
Oh my God, what a great job. Oh, they're on you, Ball blackfins. Ah, get him.
Oh, tangled up in the hose.
There they are.
Oh, there he is.
You get him?
There he is.
I stuck my head down the buck to get you a live bait.
Believe it or not, a majority of the world record blackfin tunas and bonitas that are caught out there in the Gulf, up in Key West, behind the shrimp boats, because of the fact that the food is so abundant, right? So that fish is not having to exert a whole lot of energy chasing bait, and he's just sitting there feeding and feeding and feeding.
Putting the weight on.
Want to cut that for me right there? Awesome fish, Scott. Good job, dude.
I'm ready to do it again.
Stud. Look how thick they are. Isn't that awesome?
I know we're seeing them when they're jumping and riding on this fin, and it can...
All right, I'm turning them loose.
Do it. I'm retying my hook.
Obviously that shrimp boat Key West fishing is really cool.
Yeah, well, they're
fish
big,
right there.
They're big black fins, and I love big black fins, but...
You catch them on fly. I caught one on fly with you out there behind the shrimp boat. Remember that guy had that American flag flying, get that killer shot they had with everything was black and white, and then just the American flag was lit up.
Oh, they're there. Oh, they're big too, buddy. Come on. Beautiful. Yeah! Oh! What a bite!
That was sick as
That was insane!
Woo! Almost lost my shoe.
Don't get Steve excited like that. Look at me. Dude, that was sick.
That was a cool bite.
Oh.
That was a cool bite.
Good thing flatwater was easy to get to.
Oh,
You missed him. That one didn't miss him.
That's sick.
Oh, they are all over my hooked fish here.
You just put your hand down on this spool, and it acts like a little brake pad. You can add a little drag if you need it. But then if you let go, you got the light. If he takes off running, that way you don't break the fish off. And you got to watch the handle, don't bust your knuckles. But the best thing about fly fishing or fly reel, you can add pressure to the drag right there. You see us doing it with a spinning rod all the time. We hold the spool, and all we're doing is just adding a little bit of drag pressure, but still having a light enough drag so if that fish takes off, he's not gonna break. He's got all the line he wants to run with. But when I'm lifting, I'm adding a little pressure. Every time you see me done cranking, I put my hand there. Add some pressure. Come down, add a little pressure. And then if he wants to run, like watch this. See, he wants to run, you just come off of it. And there's your drag.
There's one for dinner.
Did you get him?
Oh, yeah.
Boy, you quiet over there.
Trying to figure out how to hook two more with no hooks. Want to see more Into the Blue TV? Follow us on Facebook, Instagram, or Twitter. You can see every one of our full-length episodes anytime on any device at waypointtv.com or download the Waypoint TV app. We'll see you on the webisodes.
Told by such a plain wise man, you need some help or you
So my kids are super spoiled. They love fishing with live bait. So do I. I don't know where they get that from. But here's the thing, they're getting older and older, and I'm starting to think about outfitting a boat for them. With boats, it's kind of like shoes with kids. They outgrow them very fast. You start small, you know, you're in a kayak, then you're on a 14-footer, then you're on a 20-footer. Very inexpensive way to put a live well on a boat. The cheapest way I found is this Plano trunk, right? It's under $40. You pick this thing up. It also has a gasket all the way around, which is great. It's got a lot of other uses, not just for the live well. A Fraybill spray bar, right? It's got suction cups on the bottom. You take that choker, pop it in there. Here's your spray bar. Pop that thing on. You got live shrimp, live mullet, any of the things you need for your kids or for you or for a great day of fishing, right here, inexpensive, ready to go.
The ones we caught in Louisiana behind the shrimp boats there, you know, we were using 2-3 pound baits, fly mullets, to catch the 125-pound plus tunas. And they told us those weren't the big ones either. But they're big enough for me. I mean, between me and you, we caught 3 of those things, and they averaged over 130 pounds each. And the beauty of that is the water was shallow. So as big as the tunas were, they couldn't sound on us and really, really work our lower backs out. They kind of went to the bottom, sprinted out, and we just stayed right on top.
Yeah, stayed on top of them, and with them TAC 50s, or you know, we pretty much whooped up on them pretty quick. And then
I believe in deep water that would have been a totally different story.
Yeah. Walker, put that tongue away.
Tell me you can see it.
I see some sweat beads
I see some
forming.
sickles. That's a nice
Walker, don't
fish, dude.
sweat.
Walker,
Hey,
don't sweat.
Walker,
No, I got splashed.
Walker, twice as big as those other fish.
Hey, that's splash. That was a little spritzer.
Hey, twice as big, dude.
Come on.
Yeah, not kidding. Look at the sickles. Look over. He's right there.
Oh, he's got sickles, doesn't
Oh,
he?
That's a
beautiful.
good one. That's a good one.
That's a good one right there, buddy.
I got his head coming now. Oh, look at the sickles on that thing.
That's awesome.
I thought we had some good ones yesterday.
I love it. I love it when the sickles start reaching back towards the tail.
Is that a size thing or just a cool thing?
Size.
Size, yeah.
The bigger they get. Not always. You'll catch some great bagels with the short fins, but
How could this
typically, if
fish eat my mullet and I miss it with those sickles?
if that sickles to his tail, it's like he's
a good
160
one.
pounds. 150 for sure, yeah.
This is the 100-pound flora.
You did a good job, Scott. Whooped his butt.
Oh boy, that rod's doing all the work now. Pop the head up.
Oh, that's a nice fish.
What a gap shot!
Hey,
Woo! I think that counts as my fish.
it does.
Oh! Hold on. Don't do anything.
You want to grab that other gap?
Yes, I
right
do.
up there?
2, 3.
Oh my
man.
God!
That's a good one.
Awesome fish, dude.
Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful.
Billy, what's he going to weigh?
He's pushing 120.
Yeah,
I give him 113.
113.
All right.
That is an awesome fish. Hey, great gaff timing right
You
there,
know what?
buddy.
Actually, I give him 123.
123.
I like
I'll
it.
revise my
All right.
guesstimate.
All right.
Yeah, let's put him in the box and get the bigger one.
Awesome fish. You got him? I'm gonna pull my gaff out.
I got him.
Man, that is sweet, guys. Do it again.
There's a great reward for all the effort you put in on the table. All the recipes we have for eating tuna fish, rare, raw, seared, kebabbed, you name it. It's like just like bubblegum shrimp. There's so many ways to cook it, and the less you cook, the better. But you know, you pay a little price with your lower back to catch one. Whether it's blackfin, the blackfins are smaller where we live in the Keys, but I mean, a 20-pounder, 25-pounder, we still have to catch on spinning tackle. You're not going to catch them on 80. So we match the tackle everywhere we go to the fish, the size fish that we're going to catch, and we always have, you know, a heck of a battle, heck of a story, heck of a memory.
Yeah, and then catching those things in Louisiana too on those topwater plugs. That's pretty neat thing to have those fish coming out of the water.
Yeah.
Eating those plugs.
We're live chumming with blue runners I can only imagine if we could take pilchards out there and try it, how insane it would be. But you know, they don't need it. There's so many tunas there that they can get by with just throwing 4 or 5 blue runners out and get these 50 to 85 pounders airing out, 100 pounders. And then that's, you know, that seems big for us, but our blackfins love them. But when you throw that to a yellowfin, it is like,
That's a flying fish.
yeah.
A little wounded flying fish.
And they can't resist it.
12 o'clock, where the bird's going. Big one's coming out of the water. Right behind the boat. Right where the bird's coming down, behind this boat. Right here. Right where the bird's coming down. Whoa, oh, that's sick. Get me up there, quick. Oh! What? You gotta be kidding me. I threw it in his mouth.
Get a big one?
I don't know. I don't think so. Oh, he spit it. Oh, look, he missed it right there. Oh!
Hey, I got them behind us. They're behind us.
I'm coming,
behind us.
I'm coming.
Where's that other lure?
It's sitting right there.
Good ones? That thing's little.
The big ones are on the bow now.
Oh! That's one with the plug in his mouth?
There's a good one right behind us.
Come on. I don't know what size he is.
The little one spit this out.
And the big one ate it?
Yeah.
All right, save some. I want to catch a good one.
Got bit as soon as it hit the water?
Yeah, but I don't think he's got much to him. You all
Got a
right?
good one on there.
It's 35, 40. There's another one back there slamming.
I had a little one on there. I gave it to Scott so I could throw this in the big one.
Thanks.
The little one spit the lure, and then got a big one and grabbed it.
Coming by.
That's my luck. You don't want the skippy, do you?
Cast it again. Next scoop, you'll get another one.
All right, Cat, where they at?
They're underneath that frigate bird blowing up.
I threw it 100 times, and then I put it down because the little fish grabbed it. And then Scott picks it up.
You know what? That'll teach you a lesson.
Don't put it down.
Always follow through, son.
Yeah, follow through,
Follow
man.
through, son.
I should have followed through, but you were screaming, they're blowing up in the back.
They were.
I was running to the back.
We had them going a little bit.
I know. We got a couple left. We try one more time. Ain't nothing wrong with that.
Like I said,
On my lure.
One in the
I'm
pail.
trying to turn him around, but
Watch that treble hook, boys.
I know.
I got another lure. You want to cut that one free?
Woohoo!
get it at the dock.
Cut him free. I'll get another lure. We'll get that later.
Awesome, brother.
Thanks, Steve.
You got it, buddy. Anytime. Anytime.
Simrad's Into the Blue, presented by Yellowfin, has been brought to you in part by Yeti, built for the wild. Mercury Marine, #1 on the water. Bubba Blade, the ultimate sportsman's knife. Hawks Cay Resort, the only key you'll need. And by Frable, Spear One Charters, and Ameritrail.
Instead of just throwing them off to the side, we're going to take these odd pieces, we're just going to cut them into chunks, about 1 inch square. Just like that. Then you're going to take a microwave bowl, put these chunks right into that. Uniform doesn't matter because we're going to make tuna salad. It's really, really fast, quick, and we're going to do it with the microwave instead of bleaching the flavor out by steaming it. So once you got your couple cups of chunks ready to go, You're gonna lightly coat those in Old Bay and set them in a microwave-safe bowl. Put it in the microwave 3 minutes. Pull it out, start stirring it with a fork. If it's still rare in the center, put it back in the microwave 3 more minutes. Keep doing 3-minute increments until the tuna's cooked thoroughly, then pull it out and let it cool. Add whatever you like, your onions, scallions, mayonnaise, and then boom, you have the best, freshest tuna salad you've ever had.
Yeah, another one I remember is that big guy. It was early in the day, and we hooked up those tunas, and I was really excited to be hooked up to a big fish because it was rough and it were long runs.
That's when you're fishing out of Ocean City.
Yeah,
with the
Ocean City.
pilot whales.
Yeah.
And that was definitely cool.
Yeah, we caught a nice yellowfin there, and then we also had that big eye. And getting on a sports car. Look at it! Oh, look at this fool, dude!
Where's he? Which way's he going? He's back here.
You know, unfortunately, I had that belt break on me, and had to put the rod down to readjust it, to readjust the belt, and he took a run and
Yeah,
broke
he got
the line
us. Yeah,
right at the boat.
I had one on a 20. You had one on a big 50, and I thought we were gonna get yours, and he got away too. But man, fishing so close to those pilot whales, you want to get a white marlin bite, but you're gonna have to pay the price for those big eyes. Yeah. That's really cool. That fishing is unique to that area because these pilot whales are second, third, fourth year in a row showing up on time. They're showing up early and staying late, and now guys are catching big eyes like 20 years ago, which is pretty cool.
Yeah, no,
we have to do that again.
Yeah, no doubt. I mean, no matter where we go, and then no matter what fish we're after, it's always putting smiles on our face to see a tuna fish. The tuna fish are just an amazing fish, found all over the place. They're very powerful, and they're great eating to boot.
The tunas are in every ocean in the world, and as long as we're on the water, we're going to be finding them and catching them.